What's up, guys? Today is a big day for all the people who have a DJI MAVIC Mini out there, and that is because there is a new update that just came out. Subscribe for... So the reason this is such a big day for those people who have a MAVIC Mini is because the MAVIC Mini finally came out with a software update that changes the game and just totally changes the MAVIC Mini. So what this drone now is gonna have to offer once I update it is, for one, it's gonna have manual exposure settings, which for me personally is just the biggest one out there. And I'll get more into that later. Two, it's gonna be able to shoot at 2.7K 24 frames per second. For those of you who are really like cinematographers, and 1080 24 and 1080 48 frames per second. They added manual white balance, which is really big too. For those cinematographers and filmers, they improved download speed for photos and videos via the phone, and they also improved flight stability. And also they now allow you to calibrate the controller. All right, let's get our MAVIC Mini booted up. Everything in the drone's booted up. Let's just take a look at what the app and what the settings are like before the update. So as you can see, I'm clicking this auto button, and there's no way, as you can see, unable to switch camera mode. And so that was totally auto. The only thing you could do is just have some either more or less EV compensation, and at most you could lock it. And then also, as you can see, white balance is just auto, no availability there. And also, so let's see. So for 1080p, we have all these frame rates. We have 60, 50, 30, and 25, but that's it. So there's no way to shoot in a more kind of cinematic mode. And same with 2.7K. It has only 30 and 25 frames per second. So not much going on right here. And let's see what this update is going to do for us. One more thing, if you guys are going to do this update, which you definitely should if you have a MAVIC Mini, make sure you go to App Store and check if DJI Fly app is up to date as well. Alright, so as you can see, we're in our home page right now. And we have a Go Fly button, all of this. And as you can see right here in the top left corner, we have a little panel saying update. So let's click that. Okay. So here we go. MAVIC Mini version 1 00.05, 39.6 megabytes. And as you can see, here are all the specific update kind of things which are going to happen. And I explained them, but if you want to stop the video, you can, just to read them for yourself. But here we go. So far it's been about 45 seconds. I'll tell you how much time it takes when it's done. So once the update has finished, you're gonna just need to power on the drone again, and as you can see, boom, it brings us to this home page. Go Fly, and here we have it, guys. This is exciting. Let us see what the changes are. So let's click auto. So it immediately brings us to manual shutter, manual ISO, and it shows us this little gauge, the mm. We have a range of 1/8000th of a second all the way to 1/25th. For ISO, we can go all the way up to 3200. And let's see these. Okay, So right here, we immediately see 24 frames per second. This option for our drone, which we did not have before, and we have 1080. And look, for this, we got 48 frames per second, which is pretty cool. And okay, so let's go into camera, advanced shooting settings, and boom, we can already see white balance can change from auto to manual. So let's do manual, and so as you can see, we brought it way down to 2000 Kelvin, which made it really cold looking, and all the way to 10,000 Kelvin, which is very warm. So this is just really exciting. And yeah, let me get into why these things are important. So when I got my drone back in December, it had just come out just a couple months prior to that. And I was very excited. But I read a lot of reviews on the drone, and they were all saying how it's sadly not going to be able to be used for like professional use. And even though I'm not a professional photographer, it just kind of sounds nice to be able to, like, if you wanted, you could have a drone that was professional capability. And now that I got this update, it totally changes the MAVIC Mini's game. Having manual shutter and manual ISO for video is just really crucial, especially if you want to use your drone for a more professional kind of style. Because when you had auto shutter and auto ISO and even auto white balance, it just really didn't work, especially so you'd be flying, let's say, towards the sun, and the auto white balance would make it cooler just because the sun was already kind of bright, and you'd turn away and you could just see the change. You could see the change that the camera just gave off. And so just having this update, it's very important. For one, if you just like to make good video, good quality video with your drone. And two, if you wanted to take a more professional kind of stance at it. And same thing with shutter. Now you're able to have ND filters on your camera, knowing that your ISO won't go way up or go way down. Same with your shutter speed. And now also for shutter speed to have lower ones, usually it tends to look more cinematic, which is very important. Having 24 frames per second, you guys, it doesn't sound like it's that much of a difference because we already had 25 frames per second. But 24 is really just kind of an ideal situation for cinematic flying. Same with 48. And yeah. So overall, I'm very pleased with this update. I didn't think DJI was going to do it just because I kind of lost hope after like February. But it was really nice they did it. And also, I guess everything is great with the MAVIC Mini. I guess the only thing that we all kind of want is active track. And once we get it, hopefully, DJI, if you're watching this, if we can have active track with the MAVIC Mini, we'd just be perfectly set with just an amazing, capable, incredible drone. Alrighty guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a good one, stay healthy, stay safe, and enjoy your MAVIC Mini update. Also, if you don't have a MAVIC Mini and you were really on the fence, I think now it's a great time to get one. They did everything they need to do. We got manual everything basically, and it's just really perfect for a nice drone that can be now used at just a higher level. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching. If you're not already subscribed, click it. It means so much to me for people who subscribe. And comment down below what kind of video you want to see next, either with the MAVIC Mini. And yeah, peace out. See you in 3 days.